Hey there, beginner guitarists! If you're just starting out and wondering how to practice effectively without feeling overwhelmed, you've come to the right place. Today I'm sharing a straightforward, no-frills practice routine that will help you have fun, improve quickly, and keep you motivated to play. Let's dive in. First up, let's start with chords. Chords are the foundation of so many songs, and songs are what we really want to play, right? So let's take an A chord. Now, I like to fret it a few different ways, but a common way is with an open A. Take your index to the second fret of the D string, your middle finger right next to it on second fret of G, and then ring finger right next to that. Squeeze them all together. That one is going down on second fret of B. If you can get that open high E in there, even better. Another way to fret this is with just one finger. Take your index finger and bar it across those same frets. Second fret of D, G, and B. You may have to press a little harder, squeeze towards the direction of your thumb, and you've got a nice A chord there as well. Now make sure your fingers press just behind the frets and let the strings ring out clearly. Okay, now let's take a look at two other chords. A D chord is very common. Sounds like this. For this one, you can take your index finger to the second fret of G, ring finger to the third fret of the B string, and middle finger to second fret of high E. From here, we strum from the D string down. Now, another way that you can fret this is take your index, bar it across that second fret, and you're going to grab the G string and the high E, and then put your middle finger down on the third fret of B. So it's a mini bar, and this is actually really great for going back and forth between A and D. Hey, now if you're enjoying guitar tricks, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And hit that like button, it really helps us out. Now back to the lesson. Okay, our last chord here is E7. Now this one, just like a full E shape, but we remove our ring finger. So we have our middle finger on the second fret of A, open D, index is on first fret of the G string, and open B and high E, along with low E. This is a great bluesy chord, and another easy way to play it is just with one finger. Remove that middle finger, and you can also just play from the D string down. You still get that E7 quality without strumming all strings. All right, now these three chords, A major, D major, and E7, are used in so many songs. Once you get comfortable with them, you'll be able to use them for countless songs that you love. Speaking of songs, be sure to check out Guitar Tricks for a list of beginner-friendly songs that you can start playing with just a few chords like these. Okay, next I want to talk about scales. As a beginner, focusing on just two scales is a great place to start. The minor pentatonic scale and the major scale are widely used and great for building your ear. These two scales cover a lot of ground genre-wise as well, from rock, pop, blues, country, just about everything. Okay, check out this A minor pentatonic scale. It's simple, versatile, and sounds great over a lot of things. All right, let's go through it step by step. Now we're going to play this in fifth position, meaning our index finger is going to take the fifth fret. All right, a few other things to note. Our pinky is going to take the notes on the 8th fret, and our ring finger is going to take the notes on the 7th fret. And the cool thing about this scale is we're just going to play two notes per string. So let's walk through it string by string. From the low E, we're going to play 5th fret to 8th fret. And that's index, pinky. Next string, the A string, we'll play index again to ring finger. So that's 5th fret to 7th fret. We're going to continue that same thing on the D string. 5th fret, 7th fret, Also on G, 5th fret, 7th fret. And then on the B string, we're going to go back to 5th fret, 8th fret with our pinky. Same on high E, 5th fret and 8th fret. Let's try that walking up together. On low E, we get 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Let's try going back the other direction, starting on 8, high E string, to 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, and 5. Now, once you've got that down, let's try the bread and butter of all scales, the major scale. This is a full 7-note scale and the basis of most music. Okay, so let's learn this one in open position, and we're going to play it in the key of C major. So if you hold a C chord, you're already kind of in the right position to play this scale. We're going to start off ring finger on 3rd fret of the A string. That's our C root. From here, we're going to play open D. Then we'll play 2nd fret with our middle finger. And then 3rd fret with ring. So that was C, D, E, F. Those are the notes. Continuing on, we'll play open G. And then we'll play A, 2nd fret of that G string with our middle finger. Finally, we'll play open B. And then 1st fret of B with our index. A great thing to do is play the chord, then the scale, finish with a chord. So also with this, we're using all natural notes, and we're kind of just walking up the alphabet from C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Practice these scales slowly at first, focusing on accuracy. Once you're comfortable, start experimenting. Play them forward, backwards, and even mix up the order of the notes. These scales are great for building finger strength and dexterity, and they'll prepare you for soloing down the road. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about creating a practice routine. The key here is to keep it simple and focused. It's tempting to want to learn everything at once, but trust me, sticking to a couple of concepts at a time will help you improve much faster. Start by setting up a dedicated practice space. It doesn't have to be fancy, just a spot where you can minimize distractions and focus on your playing. Now, a huge thing that can help and has helped me is having a practice journal. Use it to track what you're working on, what you've improved, and what you'll focus on next. For example, today's focus was A major, D major, and E7 chords. We also covered A minor pentatonic and C major. Okay, you could also log what you practice, transitions between chords, playing them cleanly. For the next section, for example, maybe you want to work on A minor pentatonic and C major scales even more. And then you could put a long-term goal, learning my first full song that utilizes these chords and scale flavors. Seeing your progress on paper is very motivating, and it helps you stay organized. You can even set long-term goals like learning a specific song or nailing a tricky chord transition. Finally, consistency is everything. Practicing daily is ideal, but every other day works great too. Even 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Just make it a habit. And don't forget to use a metronome to keep your timing solid. All right, there you have it, a simple, no-frills practice routine to help you improve quickly and have fun along the way. Start with some chords, add in some scales, build a consistent routine. Remember, the most important thing is to enjoy everything along the way. Now, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share your practice tips in the comments. I'd love to hear how you are progressing. All right, until next time, happy practicing.